Now let's take a look at your dock and how that works, especially with connecting to your TV. So setting up your dock is actually extremely easy. This is the dock for this Nintendo. Now I do want to talk about Nintendo Switch 2 because this will not work with the Nintendo Switch 2. It's a little bit different. Nintendo Switch 2 is bigger as well. Anyways, on your dock, these are the ports. You have USB. Then you guys will notice that there's nothing around it. And that's because there's this on top of it. You guys can just open this up. It just pops up. Don't worry about it. You didn't break it. That's how it pops up. That's how it sounds. So that's normal. And right here, you guys will notice they have a few connections that we need. So we have USB. We've got your HDMI, Ethernet. That's if you're a gamer. Most likely you want that high speed. So you do want to hook that up directly to your router. That's not something that comes with your Switch. What you did get with your Switch is this guy. So this is your HDMI cable. And by the way, you don't need to. I want to show you how to set this up with your TV. But if you're not setting this up to your TV and you just want to set up the dock, you guys can just hook up the AC adapter there. And then you guys can just dock your Switch whenever you guys want to charge it. But you don't have to. There's several ways to charge it, and I'll show you that later on. But right now, we're just gonna go on with setting this up just so it works with your TV. So you guys also got this, okay? So this is your AC adapter, and we're just gonna hook it up. So this is USB-C. We're gonna hook it up here. There we go. You don't need to close this. I'm just gonna close it because you will do that at the end anyways. Just close it up. And right now you're technically set up to make this work with your TV. Now, if you don't have those two cables hooked up, it's not gonna work. And you do need to hook this up to your wall. That means a wall outlet. Just have this plugged in so electricity is running through. And then this will go to your TV or your monitor, whatever you guys are using. Make sure that you pay attention which source you're doing it. So on TVs, usually you have various ports. Just try them all out. Some TVs detect it automatically. So it does depend which TV you guys have. And as long as you choose the correct source, then you're good to go. I would just try them all if you're looking for which one this is. But it usually does give you a little number on the back of your TV, which HDMI source this is. And then what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna show you what's gonna happen. Once we have everything plugged in, so we have plug this into our TV monitor, we have this hooked up to our wall outlet, everything's running, this thing's turned on, it just automatically turns on. And before we do anything, actually, because right now we're gonna have to take this out. You guys wanna take these guys out, because you need controllers. And then when it's turned on, make sure the screen's on. Maybe run a game or anything like that. You're gonna place it in. Once you place it in, this will turn black and you're gonna see the screen on your monitor or TV right away, okay? Right now, obviously it's not because I don't have it hooked up, but right now I'm gonna hook it up so you guys can see how that process looks like. All right, so there's my TV or monitor, it doesn't really matter. Here's my Switch. Now it's turned on. Everything's hooked up like I showed you. All I have to do is just place this here. You guys will notice that the screen went black, and over here, it's gonna show me a screen soon enough. If it doesn't, just turn it off and on again. Select your source, make sure all your cables are plugged in correctly. If they're not plugged in the whole way, it's not gonna actually show you anything. Right now, you guys can see, here's my Nintendo. It's on my screen, so awesome. I can just use these guys to control it and go anywhere. So I can go to Nintendo Switch Online, for example, and just load that up and get started downloading any games that I need. But that would be it for how to hook up your Nintendo Switch to your TV. It's that easy. All right, so the very last thing you guys should know is how to charge your Switch. It's extremely easy. So we're gonna go on and take a look at the bottom. The bottom portion is gonna show you where to charge it up. And what do you need? Well, you need this, your AC adapter that came with your Switch. Just have to hook this up down here below. And this will go to your wall outlet. All right, so once you plug it in, you should see this popping up here. Plus, here it's gonna give you that little icon that's telling you that it's charging. I can also see the charge right here, actually. It's telling me that it's charging. It's actually fully charged. And there's something else that we can check out. but that's for another day. Anyways, right now you guys know how to charge this. Now there's another way to charge it, because there's various ways. You can just unhook that. You just unhook that. It tells you that it's unhooked. And I can just bring in my dock. So here's my dock. Just take this out. Plug in my AC adapter on the top here. I can just close this up or leave it. Doesn't really actually matter. And then if you place this on your dock, it's gonna charge. So again, in your dock, just like so, it's gonna snap in and it's gonna charge. It's actually charging right now. So those are the two ways you guys can charge up your Nintendo Switch. Now something else I also want to mention is that if you guys have this charging and these guys are hooked up, they're also charging. And whenever you take them out, so let's take them out. Let's take these guys out. So to charge up these guys, just make sure all you guys have to do is just slide them in, snap them in, and they're gonna charge. Okay, if you guys want to make sure they charge even faster, just place them on your dock or have your Nintendo charging at the same time that these guys are hooked up. So it doesn't have to be in the dock. As long as it's charging, you're charging these guys and you should be good to go. But as far as this video goes, we're all done. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write them down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.